It's your girl Allison Watson, aka Miss Talk to Me DMV, and I'm coming to you with a new Diary of a Black Therapist video. As we talk a little bit more about these moon journals that I absolutely love, I wanted to introduce a new one to the gang. It is called Moonology Diary 2022. I like this one. It's simple, but it also gives some really great relevant facts of what's happening in the stars as we speak. This one that I've always used and kind of referenced periodically. It's one that gives you a general understanding of what's happening in the stars throughout the astrological seasons, but it's not as detailed as the Blue Book because the Blue Book talk about what's happening in 2022. Okay, so we are going to go through both of these and break it down so that we can look at what we're going to do for this new moon and how we're going to roll through Pisces season. So we're a little bit further into Pisces season already. It started on February 18th, I believe. Pisces seasons began, and Pisces season is a season that kind of culminates the astrological year. It's the ruler of the 12th house, and if anybody knows anything about the houses, the ruler of the 12th house is all about secret sorrow and self-undoing. It is the most mystical of all houses, the final house, the end of the circle. This is not necessarily a negative or gloomy place, but it does define the limitations placed on your life, including by yourself through self-undoing behavior. This house governs disappointment, accidents, trouble, and self-defeat. It rules unseen forces, secret enemies, escapism, asylums, hospitals, and prisons. The 12th house has been called the house of karma, the house of spiritual debt, for it contains the rewards and punishments for the deeds one commits in the world. It is associated with psychic powers and the ability to discover at last the meaning of life. Baby, this is what our Pisces are ruled by, okay? The 12th house, or the 12th house is ruled by Pisces. Let me reframe. For those of you who wanted to know what book I was reading from, it is the only astrology book you'll ever need. It is one of the books that I use in conjunction with the A to Z horoscope maker and interpreter, which I was highly put on to by my little mama, Ife, one of my family friends. She is really into astrology and learning her birth chart stuff. So when she ready to take clients, baby, I'm sending them her way. So she the one that put me on to this. And between her and my daughter, they been keeping me on point with what I need to know about this astrology stuff as I do my own research. But I'm sticking to the moon because that's what I know and I'm getting a little bit better at. But I'm incorporating that astrology information into it, of course. Anywho, getting back to our moon journal, Pisces seasons again brings us to the end of an astrological year. Celestial Pisces holds the wisdom of all 12 signs and is ready to ascend to the next phase. It is full of understanding of the earthly planes. This sign has full understanding of the earthly planes and can teach us about other realms, the mystical, emotional, creative, and intuitive. Throughout this Pisces season, ask yourself, what do you believe in? Do you give your physical body time to restore? And do you feel connected to your intuition? So intuition and spirituality are big key points of this lunar cycle in terms of the Pisces season. So we have the new moon coming into Pisces, right? It's about to activate this house. And in this house, we got a Pluto and Mars conjunction. This is where this book comes into play, okay? So let's read a little bit about what they say. Okay, so March brings a biennial meeting of the planet of anger, Mars, and the planet of fury, Pluto. Okay? It may explain a little bit about what's going on in Ukraine And why Russia and the Kremlin decided they are going in there, it's a lot of fight and fury going on. A lot of anger happening conjunctly in the sky. Anywho. So it says if you're in a bad mood as March begins, or if you're around someone who's grumpy, watch out. If you know your astrology chart, check to see if you have if you have a Mars Pluto link, because this event is going to affect you more than most. Overall, this week, first week of March, is going to be a bit of a minefield, as we can see what has been happening in the news. Thanks to this Pluto-Mars clash. However, there's also a lot of magic in this alignment, so if you're into conscious manifesting, it's a week to dig deep as you throw out your I am statements and who you want to be, really focusing on who you want to be. If you want to be a best-selling author, you can start to say, I am a best-selling author if I'm working on a book. And I got a couple of clients that are working on a book, so I need you guys to be saying that. Also, if you want to have a better home dynamic, you could say, I am a woman who is the mother of a really dope family, right? I like to use the I am statements because I am an Aries, and we tend to do the I am statements because we know what we are and we just decide to manifest it, speak it into existence. That's just that energy. You know what I'm talking about? Okay. So the other part that is really interesting is that March's energy allows for a lot of amazing self-transformation. So if you need the courage to shed the old, now is time to do the work, okay? And doing that is by doing affirmations, like I am statements, visualizations. Baby, do I got my visualization book up in here? I don't think I got it. Ooh, y'all lucky. But I do visualize in this book right here. It says, they say I'm a dreamer, and I definitely am. And I be dreaming of some stuff. I literally be making up scenarios and writing them down of what my life is going to look like once, I kind of hit that part that I'm like, manifesting. I'm just manifesting a literal scene of what I want my life to look like. That's it. It's a dreamer. That's why I picked the book up, because it made the statement connect. Anywho, so it's not really focusing on, oh, I want a new car, I want this, I want that. It's more so of the better picture. I think Pisces is a transmutable sign. No, transpersonal sign. So it's really a sign that focuses on the big picture, right? It is understanding ourselves in relationship to the whole world. So again, I am a best-selling author. I am a mom of a dope family. I am a dope businesswoman who has several ventures and knocking it out the park. Whatever it is that you are, that's what you are manifesting. I am, okay? And so Pluto, who's also involved, it's also focusing on the intangible, right? More than the tangible. So this whole dream and the dreams that you wish that you could follow, and the things that you wish you could do in life that you never dreamed about doing, that's where Pluto comes in. That's where Pluto energy is about, reaching those intangible goals, right? And so you have another kind of conjunction with Mars and Uranus, which also kind of connects with our temper. So a lot of things are going on at the end of this celestial year, right? Because Pisces is the end of the celestial season. Aries is the beginning of the celestial season. That's my month. That's my celestial month. Just say, let the, if I have a, okay. Anywho. All right, so looking at Pisces overall, it's a mystical sign. It's about dreams and soulmates and poetry and intuition, right? And in this new moon, we want to work on the deeper parts of ourselves. All of these dreams and intuition, that is deep, 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 deep down in ourselves. It's like the bottoms of the ocean kind of thing. That's the depths of emotions that the Pisces have, right? And so when you start to see just the depths of emotion, really being able to understand your intuition, where a lot of this stuff lies, is what's helping you tap into learning how to trust yourself, because you're trusting your intuition, you're trusting who you are and who you're trying to be. Again, bigger picture. How do you trust yourself as you maneuver through life and roll through it and figure out wagwan? Just saying. Anywho, Pisces is a visionary sign. It's a conscious manifesting period where wishes and affirmations and practices on visualizations and how they make you feel, and if they're feeling good, those are the things that help you know that you are on the right path. So when I be visualizing and I be talking things, I'll be like, yes, we doing this and we doing that, and it feels good. I feel connected to it. I literally had this visualization of what it is rolling up to my house in my 745 BMW at this nice house with the basketball hoop on the side, because I got 2 boys. I don't know what it is, but I know it's up on a hill, a little incline, right? And I'm going to have a couple of cars or whatever. You know, not to say that that is the pinnacle of life, because it's not. But it was just my manifestation. I'm just saying, let me manifest, okay? Anywho. Also, the moon is in the same place as lucky Jupiter. And if you know anything about Jupiter, Jupiter is the planet of expansion. They call her Lady Luck, okay? And so there is a really cool link between, under this new moon, between loving and abundant Venus, which is, and the planet of action, Mars. So if your dreams are to do with making love, or more often, or attracting more love or friendships, or drawing more abundance to yourself, this is most certainly the time to start, because you got the stars on your side. Okay, so just to be mindful coming this week. And the new moon is tomorrow. It happens about 12:34. I want to say a.m. I doubt if it's p.m. It's 12:34 a.m. But you know, go check. Thursday is when Mars and Pluto meet. Just be mindful of Thursday. Just be mindful of this week. It even said in this book, it's a week to be very mindful of your temper. If you start to get upset, back off and breathe for the sake of everyone concerned. Make any anger a stepping stone for transformation. Okay? So, as we wrap this up, and I make sure I'm keeping track of my time so I can make sure, I gotta get ready because I got another client coming. All right, so anywho, as we get ready for this this new moon, I want you guys to remember, Pisces is a mutable sign. It's a water sign, so it's all about, in terms of a water sign, it's all about emotions, dreams, the subconscious, images, symbols, intuition, psychic ability, spirituality, emotional security, family, home, ancestors, forgiveness, metamorphosis, and transcendence. All of this stuff, okay? And then it's a mutable and energy, which means it's adaptive, right? It helps you refine, it helps you adjust, it helps you improve. Again, big picture sign, right? It helps you, and it's an excellent time to learn to start to meditate, to connect with your inner guidance. Being able to connect with your inner guidance connects you with your inner intuition, right? And then when you think about this being a transpersonal sign, it's again a big picture sign. It helps us understand ourselves in relation to the whole world. How can you feel compassion for people across the world? How can you feel connected to them? Hello? All this stuff going on in Ukraine. I'm just saying. All right. So, setting new goals regarding how you want to connect to your intuition and define your spirituality is where we are going to focus. Can you seek out new ways to deepen your dream state, your intuition, and creativity? Can you trust that you are naturally intuitive? Okay. And so, as we go through these energies throughout this Pisces season, I really want you to find ways to utilize the moon's energy to knock things out the park. Okay? So, for instance, the new moon is on Wednesday. That is Mercury Day. That is a day for writing projects. You can really focus on the details and you can make some new connections, learn about what's going on in the world, pinpoint new areas of interest, work on your language skills, create more awareness of thought, patterns, and belief. Basically, use your brain today. So start with a few minutes in the morning to meditate, then turn to your journal and start to reflect on what you meditated on, just to clear your mind. Look in the mirror. Talk about how much you're willing to change. Talk about what you're willing to do. Talk about how you're opening yourself up to new possibilities so that you can continue to grow. On the big picture side, we are ending the celestial year and we about to go into a new celestial year. Make sure you are ready for this celestial year. So as we end our celestial year, let's use this Pisces season to do the following types of routines throughout our mornings and our evenings. Okay, so in following your intuition in the morning, ask your higher self about the best thing to do next. Intuition is strengthened through repetition and through practice. So constantly asking yourself what to do, right? If you really want to focus in on learning how to trust yourself, start to have a relationship with yourself and ask yourself what to do. Okay? Now, in the evenings, program your subconscious for dreams. Now, this is something I've been trying to do, and I cannot access my dreams. I'm like, what are y'all trying to hide? What are y'all trying to hide? I for real cannot access my dreams. Something is blocked. Oh no. Something happened. Need to get my some amethyst. Sit that on top of my head. Okay. In the evening routine, program your subconscious for dreams. Before you fall asleep, ask to have a question answered in your dreams. Now, I guarantee that I have not been asking myself to have questions answered in my dreams, but because I keep seeing this, I gotta keep reminding myself to ask myself to answer questions or to just let me remember them. If you want to remember your dreams, try to keep a pen and paper by your bed. As soon as you wake up, try to write down whatever it is, and that may help trigger those memories of what you dreamt about. So, me and my little amethyst up here gonna go and do some work and some meditation. Probably gonna use I'm gonna use my little peacock stone. Kind of switch it up. I think that, yeah. Blue, purple. Something, I don't know. But I need my dreams. I want to know what my dream. I want to know what the hell I'm dreaming. I know it'd be good too. That's all I'm saying. I hope that you enjoyed this. I really think this was very impactful for me, just kind of getting to understand what this Pisces season is going to bring. And I hope that you can leave some comments, some chats, some something. Tell me what you think. If you got some more information that you want to add to it, please do so, because I am still a student. I am learning. So if I need some correction, oh, baby, bring it. Anybody who can correct me is a connection for me, and I need to learn from you. Okay? Please check me out, Miss Talk to Me DMV. I'll put the hashtags and links and everything, whatever, down here. They should be popping up soon. Make sure you check me out, Diary of a Black Therapist. Hopefully, I'm coming with some other dope therapists soon to do some really dope material. We've been talking and we about to get it in, yo, because it's about black excellence. Hey, and this